this is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network. I want to wish you a happy Hanukkah and share with you tonight a beautiful insight into the holiday. Here we go. I actually bring this in my new Sefer, my new book that's coming out, short and sweet on the Parsha. I bring it around page 445. Here's a little insight for you, okay? Let's try to understand something cool about Hanukkah maybe you haven't heard before. So if you look in the Torah, you see that there's only two holidays that are midarabanan, rabbinic holidays. Only two holidays are enacted by the sages. One is Purim, one is Hanukkah. And as a result of that, there's a tremendous amount of Torah comparing and contrasting these two rabbinic holidays and what do you see from them and what do they have similar and what do they have different, okay? So there's a sefer called the Tamei HaMenhagim, which explains a lot of the customs of the different Jewish holidays. And in page 859, in section 859, the Tamei HaMenhagim says something unbelievable that gives us a great lesson about Hanukkah, and here we go. There's two holidays, Purim, Hanukkah, and each one, he notes, you spin something. There's a minig, a custom to spin something. On Purim, we spin the Grager, right? When we say Haman. And on Hanukkah, which we're in now, we spin the dreidel. Okay? Cool. Two holidays, rabbinic, we spin. Coincidence? Obviously not. So let's understand more. What's the difference? So it says the Tamei HaMenhagim. On Hanukkah, what do you spin? You spin the dreidel. The dreidel, you spin the little top from above. And on Purim, what do you spin? On Purim, you spin the Grager, and that spins from the bottom. So what's the difference? So it says the Tamei HaMenhagim, a great piece of Torah. He says like this: you have to know that it's not a coincidence, and those customs are connected to the origin of the spirituality behind the miracles that these holidays represent. Specifically, Purim is a holiday that we spin the Grager, which is spun from the bottom. Why? Because it was the Mesiras Nefesh, the sacrifice that the Jewish people showed in that time with Shushan, Esther, and Mordechai, and the fasting and the teshuvah that they were involved with, that actually it was their actions below, the spinning, meaning the action they did below, which triggered the miracle that Hashem responded with from on high. They did the action below, and that triggered Hashem's reaction from above. But when you look at a holiday like Hanukkah, Hanukkah works in the opposite way. Hanukkah, you see the dreidel is spun from the top. Why? Says the Tamei HaMenhagim that the miracle that Hanukkah represents was more initiated by Hashem himself. Hanukkah was initiated by Hashem himself, and even though the Maccabees and the Jews of the time were involved to a large degree in self-sacrifice and involved in actions which triggered the reaction from above, Hanukkah is a reaction. The miracles of Hanukkah come much more from Hashem. Hashem initiated it in a way that's different than what happened with Purim. So what's the bottom line? Comes Hanukkah, it's an energy, a ruchni, a spirituality comes with the holiday, and in a way that's different, with a different vitality and energy you have any other time with these two holidays. And specifically, a lot of us, we have problems going on in our lives. It could be with shidduchim, it could be with our finances, it could be with our children, it could be with our marriage. A lot of us have problems. Sometimes you can't walk 4 feet without hearing about another person and the problems they have going on. You have to know that Hanukkah is a time when Hashem is wont and prone to give miracles and blessing and bring about a salvation in your life or in your city, in your family, in your community, even if you don't technically deserve it. There's an energy that's available to us right now that we have to try to tap into. It's very hopeful. We have to understand it's not necessarily triggered by what you do, but it's something that Hashem gives from above, like a parent sometimes gives a child something because he just loves the kid, not because he got a great report card, not because he gave him nachas, just because Hashem loves us, just like a father can love the child. Anyway, hope you like that insight into Hanukkah. Something to relate to, something that should hopefully give us some hopefulness. This is Rabbi Shlomo Zalman Bregman of the Jewish Executive Learning Network. I hope you liked today's clip, and we will see you the next time. I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel, and we'll see you then. Thank you.